Hi, welcome to Rick the Critic. I was just caught me cleaning my glasses. How are you today? I am so excited to have you allow me to come into your living room this morning, today. Listen, today we're going to talk about just a day with Rick, and I got a couple of things that I've been thinking about and talking about. And let me tell you something, I have found some fabulous eating places. Oh my goodness. Listen, you got to go. I was in LA all last week and the week before that. I had some business, so I just kind of stayed down there doing some things. And oh, let me tell you, they got a place over on Manchester. It's on Manchester and Wadsworth. It's called Carolyn's. Oh, let me tell you something. Best soul food I have had in a long, long time. When I got in, I got the turkey chops. I like the fried turkey chops. Turkey chops are great. I had turkey chops, I had greens, I had macaroni and cheese, I had yams. And let me tell you something, I eat a lot of soul food. This was really, really good. Now let me tell you the drawback. It's on the corner, it's ample parking, but you know what, I don't know why, and I know you guys are gonna probably shoot me for saying this, but you know when we go into African American establishments, they're never friendly. Not all, I mean, I can't say, because I got some people I want to talk about today that are very friendly. So I'm not saying that all of them are like that, but what I am saying is that it is such a turnoff when you go into a restaurant and they're standing there with their arms folded, or they come, all right, no, we don't have that. No, we don't. So, anyway, Carolyn's, not friendly. People were not friendly. It's a family business. So you see all these young brothers in there. They must be, gosh, I'm thinking probably maybe early 20s. Maybe the oldest one might be 30. But a lot of and good-looking young brothers too. A lot of young brothers in there working, and you could tell that it's they cousins and this and that, because they all, kind of working together in there. And then there's a lady at the register who was clearly not friendly at all. I mean, I tried to make conversation. I said to her, what time do you open? Because someone referred the place to me. She said, well, we open up at 12:30. And I said, okay. And I said, I don't, I come from a little ways. So, I mean, you're open every day. We open on Monday. We close Mondays. I said, okay. Now, I had already been told that sometimes you can come by there, and sometimes they're there, and sometimes they're not. So they kind of close when they feel like it. So I don't want you, family, to take a trip down to LA on Manchester and Wadsworth to Carolyn's and the doors are closed. And they don't answer the phone. So you can't call them and say, are you open today? That kind of thing. It's not that kind of situation. It's kind of almost like if they just weren't in the building, if they were just cooking out their house and you just called them on the phone and said, girlfriend, what you cooking today? And she said chicken, greens, blah, blah, blah. And it'd be like, I'm coming over there. It's kind of like that kind of thing. The atmosphere is just pretty regular. You might see somebody in there playing dominoes or something like that. It's right in the heart of LA. And so if you get a chance, like I said, the food is good. I ate my turkey chops and some greens, and I had the mac and cheese and some yams, but and the cornbread was good. Actually, the next day I had the same thing again because I had some left over. So the portions are generous. And then just last night, I ate the greens and cornbread. I mean, just awesome. So that's Carolyn's on the corner in LA on Manchester and Wadsworth. Really good eats, not a friendly atmosphere. If you just want food and you just want to get in there and get up out of there, go in there and get yourself something to eat to go, take it home, and you will enjoy it, I promise. Second place, oh my goodness. It's called Mrs. B's Chicken and Waffles. They're on Harbor Boulevard in Orange County. Let me tell you something. The people were friendly. I mean, when you walk through the door, it's hello, how are you? Someone comes and they right away, is this your first time here? No, oh, okay, listen, it was our first time. welcome to Mrs. B's. You're just going to have a wonderful, the people enjoy working there. These were African American folks that had big smiles on their face. So they enjoy it. And I asked them, I said, are you the owner? No, I just work here. I talked to another gentleman there. He was just all these smiles. I said, are you the owner? He says, no, I just work here. And I thought, wow. So it must be a great place. I mean, the love in the place was just phenomenal. I mean, just awesome. Okay, so they took us to our seat. They have waffles. They have cornbread waffles. They have jalapeno, bacon, cheese waffles. They had cinnamon apple waffles. They had sweet potato pie. I got the sweet potato pie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to leave here and go there today. It was so awesome. They had that, and then they have chicken wings, and they have, because now listen, the chicken wing, I like chicken wings. I'm a chicken wing girl. And you know, when I see those jumbo wings like they have, I don't want to call the place out, but those big wings that look like turkey wings, I just got to get away from that, because that is just not normal. That is not normal for a chicken wing to be this big. So when I see that, I'm not into the bigger, the better. I'm into, quality. So anyway, on the menu it says jumbo wings or regular wings. So I said, oh wow. I said, jumbo wings. And I said, what? She says, oh, no. She says, it's just a larger chicken. She said, there are no hormones. All our chickens are grain fed and da-da-da. I said, well, give me the jumbo wings. So anyway, the jumbo wings were like when you see a larger wing, just a slightly larger wing, but really, really good. Chicken was cooked great. My goddaughter was with me. She had the jalapeno. I had the chicken wings and the sweet potato waffle. And I also had cheese grits. And then I ordered an appetizer. So I couldn't eat all of it, but I just wanted to try it. So the appetizer was called dirty rice rolls. The dirty rice rolls had dirty rice in there and something else, but it was an egg roll sliced, and it had a little drizzle or something on there that gave it kind of a little bite, but it was good. That was good. The sweet potato, and then the cheesy grits were just really cheesy. They were really good. Now my goddaughter had the jalapeno, and she had chicken wings, and she had the jalapeno waffle. Then my girl, very, very dear girlfriend, diaper buddy, she had greens, she had yams, she had chicken, and I think she had red beans and rice. She had red beans and rice, greens, and yams, and chicken. And she said hers was very, very good. So out of the food is just fabulous. The service is fabulous. We did not have to wait for anybody to come. We did not have to wave anybody down. None of that. I mean, the people came. I mean, they were very, very efficient. They came. They bought our food hot. They came back a little later, and it was like, how is everything going? Are you guys okay? Just one fabulous service. Fabulous, fabulous service. Rick gives it like 11 forks, and I only give 10 forks. I give it an 11 forks. I mean, it was excellent. And then let me tell you the thing that this is where they really had me on this one. After we ate, they give you a little card you can swipe. So if you eat there often, you get this free dinner and these coupon off type things. So they have these incentives. And then there was a woman there. It was her birthday, and she wanted yams. And now this is the next day. No, they ran out of yams. That's what it was. The lady wanted yams, and it was close to closing time. And so the lady wanted yams. And the server, the waitress came out, and she said, I'm not gonna say there are no more yams. Anyway, the chef comes out, and she comes to the table, and she says, listen, she says, we don't have any more yams. She said, and sweet potato candy yams. She said, but I heard it was your birthday. And she said, Yeah, she said, but that's okay. She said, how long are you going to be here? She said, I'm just going to eat my food. And she said, well, you know what? Sister chef went back to the back and cooked, made girlfriend some yams. Now, how is that for service? You know, generally when you walk into an establishment, well, we're out of this, we're out of that, we're out of this. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much the end of the story. Now, the chef came out, went back in there and made her some yams. Oh, I said, well, they got me at that one. Then they have this wonderful dessert. It's a pound cake with smothered, oh my goodness, I shouldn't even tell it because I can't remember. They had a banana. I didn't get that. I got the banana. It was like a banana with drizzle and something else. It was really good though. But anyway, I didn't get the other dessert, but that one I had. It was a banana something. But anyway, you got to go there. 11 Forks, good food, good service, good people. And like I said, it's one of those, it's a hidden treasure. But I saw it. I talked to somebody. They told me about it. I went over there and tried it, and I was just fabulous, just fabulous. 11 Forks. Now, the next place that I ate, and you know, like I said, I was in LA for two weeks. So my next place that I ate was New York and Orleans. Oh my goodness. They've got the most fabulous shrimp po' boy that you have ever wrapped your mouth around. And as you can see, you know that all of this I earned. All of this is from eating out and loving the food that I eat. This is not fake, this is real. So trust me when I tell you, they've got the best shrimp po' boys that you have ever tasted. Nice plump shrimp and French roll. I mean, wonderful quality of food. And then it's a deli. It's York and Orleans. It's a deli. They have 3 locations. They have one in Inglewood on Locust Street. They have one on Slauson and Overhill there. And they just opened a new location downtown LA on Spring Street, 3rd and Spring Street, right over there by Ronald Reagan building. Next, I think she said next door to the Wells Fargo, which is across the street from the state building there on Spring Street. Let me tell you, I had the shrimp po' boy. I had a piece of this cake it was called Zanet was the baker, because they have all these wonderful different bakery goods from all of these different bakers. So I had Zanet's pineapple coconut cake, and it was the same pineapple coconut cake that my grandma used to make. She's from Arkansas, and she used to make this wonderful pineapple coconut cake, and it had the nice wonderful pineapple filling on the inside and the coconut on the outside. Just awesome. I have seen this cake tried before, and I've seen a lot of people just really mess it up. I've only seen one other person that does a real good one, and that's Purdue's, Mary Purdue. She does a good pineapple coconut cake, but my grandma did it, and I learned from Mary later on. I said, my grandma used to make this cake. I said, are you from Arkansas? She said, yeah, it's my mother's recipe. So now I know that is an Arkansas recipe, but it's a wonderful recipe. It's very good, and apparently Zanet has picked it up, and she has it too. Now I did notice, because I got the cake twice, I did notice the first time when I got it, it was a little more filling in there, and it was pumped up really good. The second time I bought it, it looked like it was a little kind of light on the pineapple filling, more cake than the filling. So I would like to see that more of that pineapple, like I saw in the very beginning. I'd like to see more of the pineapples in there. But anyway, a great cake as well. And then I got the po' boy, I got and then the soup. Oh my goodness. They had chicken clam bisque, and chicken clam bisque is like, when I tell you this is a great soup, it is a great soup. I mean, these guys are just great over there. It's Sammy, it's Jasmine, because I go to the one in Inglewood, and Miss Nina, and the food is great. And then I got a baguette. I got a whole baguette with butter on it, and I could eat the baguette by itself. just with the butter, just oh, mouth watering. So I had the shrimp po' boy, and then I had some chicken clam bisque soup, and I also got a salad, which was a great little salad, kind of like the salad that I make at home with the bell peppers and the red onions and tomatoes and cucumbers. Just a basic, really good salad. So I had the salad, I had the soup, I had the shrimp po' boy, and I had the wonderful piece of cake from Zonette Bakery. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I like Orleans and York. I was a little disappointed with them a couple of times. I ordered something because I know that the place is packed and people come in. A couple of times I called them and asked them to put something to the side, on the side for me, and they did, they said they did, and when I got there, it wasn't there. And I don't think they realize oftentimes that I'm coming from Altadena, to, Inglewood. I think they just kind of thought I lived in the area. But I have patronized their place long enough where I just kind of felt like if I called and asked for something that they would put it to the side. That, a couple of times they disappointed me with that. And, it's kind of disappointing, especially when you go all the time. So anyway, York and Orleans, that's my only complaint about them. That's the only thing I have to say about them. Their service is great. They're always friendly. The food is good. And I wouldn't even say it was pricey because the quality of the food is just great. The person that was with me, I had the shrimp po' boy. They had, I think, a deli sandwich, and they said it was great. They had red beans and rice. It's a Cajun type because I think the father is Palestinian and the mom is from New Orleans. So they got that mixture there, and it's just awesome. They got another sandwich there called the Mo, and it's shrimp and hot links. And that one is just off the chain, just awesome. The service is good. Like I said, when you come through the door, they got a smile for you. They know you by name. I like that about them. When I come in, it's like, hey, they call me by name, even when I call on the phone. So I must have caller ID. But when they pick up the phone, they'll say, hey, and they'll just call me by name. So that part, I loved it. It was, like I said, great food. You will not be disappointed. Trust me. York and Orleans, they're on Locust in Inglewood on Locust Street, on Slauson in LA, and then they just opened up a new one downtown on 3rd and Spring. You will not be disappointed. And I given their food like an 11 fork too, just great food. Like I said, just a couple of times disappointed, but other than that, the food service, great. That was my third one. And then now we come down to an old school favorite. This one is called, and if you want a quick hamburger and you in the area, I think I've told you, I think we've talked about Master Burgers. That's kind of scary. It's a scary place. But the food is good. But I found another hamburger joint that you're gonna love. It's called Fresh and Meaty. And it's on Florence. It's on the corner of Florence, and I believe that's 8th Avenue. It's a green place. You can't miss it. If you go down, if you pass Crenshaw, you have gone extreme. You've gone way too far. It's on the south side of the street. It's on the corner, and I believe across the street from it might be a Winchell's Donut. I'm not sure, but it's called Fresh and Meaty. And let me tell you this. They've got the greatest turkey tacos and turkey burgers that you will ever, ever, ever put your lips on. They've got homemade French fries, and they leave the skin on them. And I always tell them, don't fry them too hard for me, just fry them kind of soft because I like soft fries. And I get the turkey taco special. And the turkey taco special is 2 tacos, homemade fries, and let me tell you something. I don't know about you guys, but when I go and get a soft drink, it's either too sugary or too watery or too... Listen, I don't know who does those fountain drinks, but it's the right carbonation in it. When I was a kid, it's like when you go into the soda shop and you get a soda and it had the right carbonation, the right fizz. I don't know who does it, but they got the right fizz, the right combination of everything. And this, oh my goodness, the sodas, everything. It's just like going back in time. It's like when you used to buy a hamburger, when you were well, some of you are probably younger, but my age, when we would go to a hamburger stand, it's a handmade patty. It's got lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, and cheese on it if you want. And it's a burger. The bread is kind of toasted a little bit, and it's just, I'm telling you, the best hamburger ever, best turkey burger. Turkey meat's not dry, it's moist. I get the turkey tacos. Let me tell you something, when you can eat turkey tacos cold, that's a good turkey taco. I have, bought it home and then got involved and did some other stuff and ate it, went back to it later without warm. I mean, just still good. There was a lady in there, and she said that she can eat the French fries. When I'm not big on cold French fries. Once they're cold, I don't have much use for them. But when I tell you, fresh and meaty, I give them a 10. Now the service, they slow. It's not fast food like going through Jack in the Box and McDonald's. It's not like that. They move slow. That's what they do. They move slow, but the food, it's worth it. So when you make your order, you can either go in or you can do a drive-through. So if you drive through, first they're going to come in and they're going to tell you, hold on a minute, because it's usually packed on the inside. Then when they get to you, you give them your order, and then you could just, when you pull up to the window, you can just cut your motor off because it's going to be a while. But when I tell you it's worth the wait, it is clearly worth the wait. You're going to enjoy every bite of the taco. You're going to enjoy every bite of the turkey burger. Just awesome. And I mean, like I said, they're a little slow, but it's worth the wait. Now, moving right along, I was in Los Angeles, and I called my diaper buddy up and I said, what are you doing today? And she said, oh, nothing. She said, I'm hungry. And I said, oh, I'm hungry because I'm always hungry. And so she said, well, let's go by the fish place out here. And I said, whoa. Now, she lives in Long Beach. So there's a place out there, and I will talk about that too. There's a place out there where they have fish. And so when I went to see Steve, I said, I want to get some fish. And this lady said, oh, and my girlfriend said, don't worry, I know where we can get some fish. I know where some good fish. Oh, boy. Okay, so we went over to the fish place. It's called Louisiana Number 1. They had prawns. They had all different kind of fish, and it's on Atlantic and Market. There's a Popeyes in that shopping center, and in that shopping center is where this little fish market is. The fish was fresh. The fish was fried like I like it. They give you, and I'm telling you, I ordered the special, and the special was like $9.99 or something, and I had 3 pieces of red snapper. I had 4 pieces of regular shrimp, jumbo shrimp, and I had French fries, hush puppies, and something else is missing there. Oh, and a roll. Yeah, for $9. I'm telling you, and the food is good. So I saw on the thing where they said prawn, and I said, well, gosh, give me, I don't want a bunch I just want 1 prawn because I already got 3, 4 shrimp there. And the prawn was a good size, and it wasn't tough. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I buy prawns when I'm out, sometimes they're so big they can get a little tough. There's a fish market in Moreno Valley that I used to go to called the Red Anchor, and they had prawns, but they were always a little tough, so I stopped buying them because they just were tough. And I attribute it to being that maybe, because the shrimp was so big that it was just an old tough shrimp. But after having this prawn at this fish place in Long Beach, I realized that no, maybe I don't know what it was, but this prawn was juicy, it was battered right, and good. They are they in a serious little neighborhood like Master Burgers, but you know what? You go in, you get your fish, and the people bring it out to you. You know, he'll come from around the counter and bring it out to you. And I didn't see any incidents or anything like that, but I am aware of my surroundings. I'm aware of that. So I was aware that I might have been in an area that, if I left my purse in the car and walked in there, I might have. But you can have that problem anywhere. But the fish is good. The fish is, I give it a 9. The fish is good. And in fact, when I leave here today, I'm really thinking hard about it. But that's in Long Beach. And they were good. Now, another little eating place that I eat at, great little place called the Golden Bowl, and I get teriyaki chicken burrito. Great teriyaki. They've got chicken in it. I get chicken, very little rice, and it's got avocado and cheese, and it's just very, very good. I put onions in there. It's very good. It's commercial. It's like it take their time, but it's a commercial building, like a Jack in the Box looking type building like that. Or it looked like it might have been an old Taco Bell or something like that. But anyway, it's called the Golden Bowl, and they've got the best teriyaki chicken burrito. They got turkey teriyaki bowls with rice, just really, really good. But anyway, enough of this. I have given you all the best eating places that I went to last week. I've given you food for thought, places to go, people to see. You write me, let me know if you went there and if you had a great time, because I certainly had a wonderful time. Be sure when you go in there, tell them Riq the Critic sent you, and that if I talk good about it, let them know. I am so happy to be in your household, and thank you so much for allowing me to share with you today. Good night, and have a great time.